Hey, y'all, let's crack it. It's time to get rid of Robert Salva. It's time to get rid of the Phoenix Suns owner. It's time to spill the beans. It's time to let out all the dirty laundry. In 48 hours, if the Suns don't match the paces offered, the Phoenix Suns are letting go of DeAndre Ayton for nothing after getting rid of McGee to the Dallas Mavericks. It's all over. Robert Sarver, cheap dude. He don't want to pay to keep his superstars in Phoenix. Is Robert Sarver going to match the qualifying offer from the Indiana Pacers? I don't know. Are you going to keep a guy who doesn't want to play with y'all? Is this dude Sarver really going to give him up straight up for nothing? Not for cash. He gets rid of him for nothing. I swear to God. Time to make Larry Fitzgerald owner of the Phoenix Suns. I am sick to death of this garbage-ass team. Just watch. 48, 46, 45 hours. He is leaving for nothing. He is off to Indiana. Phoenix Suns ain't got no big man. Is it going to be a sign and trade? Y'all going to get Miles Turner? Phoenix Suns need Miles Turner right now. Phoenix Suns going to try to get Miles Turner and flip it a 180 and say, hey, Miles Turner for Kevin Durant. But the fact is, Kyrie Irving says he doesn't want to leave the Brooklyn Nets. Remember, these guys are actors. These guys are entertainers, okay? They're going to play the script and say, we want to go leave. Now, Kyrie Irving telling the person at the Laker crowd or at the WNBA crowd, the LA Sparks crowd, that I want to leave. I'm going to LA. There's no direct quotes from the players themselves. We don't know what Kevin Durant was. Is he supposed to be scripted to be the little quitter? We haven't heard from Kevin Durant yet. We haven't heard from Kyrie Irving. We need to pass the offseason by. Just sit back and relax. We all know he don't want to play with Monty Williams, DeAndre Ayton. He ain't want to go out on the floor anymore. He's gone. But the Phoenix Suns going to get rid of him for nothing? They get rid of him for nothing! You better get Miles Turner! I will spill my coffee if you get rid of this dude for nothing! A guy who's shooting 58-60% from the floor. A guy who's deliberately been limiting his touches. All I have to say about that is the Phoenix Suns better get Miles Turner. But he about to go to the Lakers. Indiana wants to rebuild. It's time for a new environment for Russell Westbrook. We all know Kyrie Irving's an all-star. We all know Kyrie Irving this and that. We all know he's a top 10 player. But Kyrie Irving already won a title. I'm ready to go Mamba. I'm ready to say you're going to get back out there and we're going to kick your ass. Goat LeBron needs to be Mamba here. He's either we start fresh with the guy, you've never heard of, Buddy Hield, because he plays for the Kings. It's only right that Malik Monk, because he's with the Sacramento Kings, we need to return the favor and replace him with a former Sacramento King. It is only right that Buddy Man is with the GOAT King LeBron at an X show. If Kendrick Nunn doesn't pop it, if Kendrick Nunn is struggling, you need him. But as far as I can tell, Lakers are winning the offseason. They're getting younger. They're getting multiple positions. They already have a backup to Anthony Davis. They have number 3 in the depth chart without accounting for a Miles Turner to the GOAT Bra Lake Show. They can't have the version of Andrew Bynum, of Pau Gasol, of Lamar Odom. That's what bringing Miles Turner, Anthony Davis, and the center Thomas from the Wizards would do. But Lakers need space. They need shooters. That's good. It's a brand name. Pippen and O'Neal. You're in Hollywood with the GOAT. Let's show you what's up, you second round undrafted pick. Let's go. Let's shock the world Hollywood style. Shareef O'Neal and Scottie Pippen Jr. are going to pop that shit up because the GOAT ready to mold them to winners. Lonnie Walker, shooting guard, Spurs. Who's the other kid we got? All I know is that these guys are 23, 24 years of age. Y'all need youth athleticism. Y'all need to develop your talent now. Golden State Warriors demoted Andrew Wiggins to a winner. Now, they do the same. How good is Kevin Looney? He can't be that good. Come on now. At the same time, I understand that even though Kyrie Irving's a champion, he's a so-called superstar according to the masses, and Kyrie Irving still hasn't done the job without GOAT King LeBron. The Celtics almost made it to the NBA Finals without Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving still hasn't made it to the Finals without GOAT King LeBron. He destroyed the Celtics. He was destroying the Brooklyn Nets. He wasn't playing. He was doing all of that. The haters will be like, oh, you needed Kyrie Irving. Oh, made the three, build out the goal. Well, the GOAT was here for the block. Remember that? That's what won the game. Getting fouled on the game-winning dunk won the game. Deferring in those situations was what won the finals against the Warriors. GOAT LeBron's trust in his teammates is what made him become the great player he is. To not go 6 for 24 in a game 7 like Kobe Bryant did. That right amount of balance is key to being a winner. This is Hollywood, after all. It's the city of angels. What better way for man to play 2 to get his ass out there and go out and prove the world wrong and go out and GOAT King LeBron leads this guy to victory. He needs the GOAT to win the championship, Russell Westbrook. Kyrie can't win without the GOAT. The GOAT makes Buddy Hield into a champion. Other 3 cases, we've already won. I want to see a move here. GOAT King LeBron certainly wants to make a move. He doesn't want free agent signings. We got the guy from the Warriors. We got Juan Toscano Anderson. Lakers are balling. They're flying under the radar. They're not talking about the Lakers. The Lakers are getting younger. The Lakers are finishing what they started in 2020. We need a back-to-back. We need a dynasty. We need multiple championships. That's what we need. Got rid of your youth. You bought in metal. You bought them the old washed-up hogs. You got to get young against the West. You just got to. Shareef and O'Neal and a Pippen. I'm excited for this. I'm excited for the 23, 24-year-olds. GOAT King LeBron going to make these guys so motivated. These guys going to get so pumped up to play with the GOAT. Kevin Durant is staying with Brooklyn. Because remember, they're not offering the house, Brooklyn. They're offering the block. They are offering, they want 7 first-round draft picks. Brooklyn Nets have pretty much told you that they intend on keeping Kevin Durant. They don't want a house. They want a block. They want the whole neighborhood. That tells you the Brooklyn Nets don't want to get this guy away. They want to tell him to pipe down and we're going to get you a real coach. Remember the report the other day that Kyrie Irving says he wants to stay with Brooklyn. All this is hocus pocus nonsense. It's about passing time in the offseason. But all this bullshit trade rumor BS is why y'all ain't paying attention to the Lakers. What's good? You're getting younger. You need hungry guys. These guys are tired. They old. Carmelo, man, come on. They old. They washed up. Let's go. You're moving out. We already got the next gold. Alex Caruso is the gold. Who we got? Austin Reeves. He's the GOAT, man. He's the white guy to pop up threes. Look at that, man. He's flying. Game-winning shot against the Mavs. I love this team. I love them because they think they scrubs. But wait till, what the magic. Shocked them. The greatest show ever. Shocked them. What's going to happen? They think they scrubs. They can't play. GOAT LeBron hater. There ain't no winning because guys ain't no nothing. It's these guys are scrubs. Oh, it's LeBron. I'm telling you, the super team. Oh, these guys are, I had never heard of them. Which one is it? They got a bunch of no-name scrubs or Gold LeBron needed a super team, all-stars. Gold LeBron and both this team in the all-stars. But we won. We already telling Russ to step back and play defense. We already told him what to do. Then we got a plan to win with Russ and without Russell Westbrook. Durant has got vision for either way the Lakers go this offseason. That's what you like. He's got a plan to win with Russ at his disposal and without Russell Westbrook at his disposal. I say LeBron is the god. I say he can win with a bunch of other great guys. Go King LeBron, don't need Kyrie. I want to see the Mammoth style, the Mammoth side of Goat King LeBron James. I want to see Sharif O'Neal playing minutes. I want to see Scottie Pippen Jr. playing minutes. Toscano Anderson knows the Warriors. Remember Jones we got. He's ready to beat the Suns. He's ready to beat the Warriors. We're going to get Goat King LeBron. We already have the shooters. We're ready to go. We're ready to go. Remember what he did in Cleveland. This is the greatest version of Goat King LeBron. A guy who does not have all of the stamina and a younger body to be the freight train to the paint. But it's all up there. To score 30 points to adjust his game is what makes Goat King LeBron the GOAT. The fountain of youth. Rejuvenated. Young. Much wiser. Dissecting. Anthony Davis ain't going nowhere. Team got younger. The team is younger and hungry now more than ever. You run it back with Russ, guess what? 25 games altogether, not enough time. Win, win, win. You get Kyrie Irving. You build with Buddy Hield. You get rid of Russell Westbrook if he's not going to work out. And Goat King LeBron finds a way to play more games with the trio of Bron, Russ, and AD. And they make it work after 50 games. We all ready to roll out the balls. You ready to go now? Well, Miles Turner to the Phoenix Suns. The Phoenix Suns going to fall asleep. It's time to get both Turner and Hield. And Buddy Hield. It's time to get Miles Turner. It's time to take the page from the 2009-2010 Lakers. These guys had size. We go for it all. The Lakers are finding the assets. Let's go, Indiana. Y'all want the next Shaq, Sharif O'Neal, the next Scottie Pippen Jr.? Let's go. So the article that I've come across here is Lakers, Buddy Hield to the Lakers, proposed trade lands an $80 million center and a $94 million shooter for Russell Westbrook. Is Indiana really going to take Russell Westbrook from Miles Turner and Buddy Hield? We can trade away Caitlin Horton Tucker. He's got to go. Most experts believe the Lakers need to move on from Russell Westbrook. He finished second in the league in turnovers. His effective field goal percentage of 47.6 was the sixth worst in the NBA. He picked up a $47 million player option next year. LA still wants to trade Russell Westbrook. No move was made at the All-Star break. It's certainly possible that Russell Westbrook is staying if no other team. They want a first-round draft pick in 2023, in 2024, in 2025, not 2027. no first-round draft pick in any future year is why Russell Westbrook was not dealt by now. The franchise has spoken to the Brooklyn Nets in the Indiana Pacers about a Westbrook trade, according to the July 9 report from Dave McMenamin and Bleacher Report Zach Buckley. A June 14 call, Buckley proposed the Lakers trade Westbrook, like I said before, THT, 2 first-round draft pick to the Pacers for Miles Turner, Buddy Hield, and TJ McConnell. That's the GOAT, King LeBron, and LAKERS Steve Blake. While the Lakers wouldn't leave this exchange with a third star, they would have a deeper roster with fewer injury worries than Irving would bring. Turner could bulk up the front court with paint protection and spot-up shooting. Because Thomas is number 3, right? The whole Bynum, Odom, Gasol kind of idea that we got that Lakers going to beat you with size and they're going to beat you from 3-point. And LeBron is certainly not going to be driving down to the basket every single time, is he? He would have a high-volume, long-range threat. McConnell could carve his pitch as the bench's offensive organizer and defensive energizer. This McConnell guy, this TJ McConnell guy is a very smart player. I tell you, he's going to turn the ball over much less than Russell Westbrook. All he has to do is be a distributor. According to July 9 report, Turner would be open to a trade to the Lakers. Miles Turner. I thought he'd be traded before. We are right back in business for Miles Turner. Turner, for his part, has been open to a trade of Indiana going back 2 years. He was expecting to be dealt instead of Sabonis. The Lakers had long held interest in Turner, but lacked the asset, with Indiana seeking to retool the roster and send away veterans for draft picks. LA's in a much better position to get both him and Buddy Hield at 30 years of age. These people have never heard of him because he was playing on the Sacramento Kings, and his weak team is why he can't shoot higher than 43%. That's what we're talking about with Buddy Hield to the GOAT Bradshaw, is that Buddy Hield has a much better roster to open up space for him. That's what I like a lot about Buddy Hield. Turner's in the final year of his contract. Indiana wants to get rid of Turner before he becomes a free agent. Buddy Hield, 2 years remaining at $20.5 million. And GOAT King LeBron's 20th season, he can win his 5th ring. I'd say the trade is coming. I'd say the trade is coming. I'd say it's time to go make it happen. The Russell Westbrook trade last year, Anthony Davis trade, and this trade, GOAT King LeBron show's greatest show ever. It's blockbuster trade after blockbuster trade after blockbuster trade. And this is the greatest show ever, where everyone thinks they're missing the playoffs next year. But they know nothing! We're the GOAT King LeBron show! We're the greatest show ever in the history of the world! It's gonna age like fine wine, like GOAT King LeBron. This guy loves wine. It's gonna age just fine. There ain't no doubt about that. This dude the GOAT. There ain't no doubt about that. Let's make it happen. Let's rob the Pacers blind. Let's go. Let's do it. Here we go. Let's go. We in business. We good.